What's going down, people? Garrett here from Sinister Custom Concepts. Man, I know it's been a minute. Time flies. I hope everybody had a good summer. I know I did, and it was a busy one. This is probably going to be a two-part video just because of the massive amount of updates for you guys. Any of the new subscribers out there, welcome to the channel. There's plenty of stuff coming up to show you guys, so welcome again. And first off, the last couple weeks I got the Navigator running, which is still on the lift right now because I got a couple things I need to wrap up, but fucking thing runs. So 2.5 years of sitting in the shop being worked on, and finally about to get this sucker to a show this month, which is on the 22nd, so hopefully you guys can make it. Anybody in the area, hit me up about it for more information. It's out in Rancho Cucamonga. It's a severed ties show, so let me know about that. And yeah, I'm amped to try to make that thing. I'm pretty close on my truck. I'll show you a couple things that I've been working on, and ended up going from, I'll show you the bag right here, going from a SS7, or first I had some Conatec's on there, Conatec 2600s, and now I'm going from a SS7, which is kind of the equivalent to a SS8, which is supposed to be about 13 inches of lift. And I didn't have to do too much to modify it, so I really just had to notch right there underneath the bag, make that a little more flat, which I just cut the piece and re-weld it the opposite direction so it has clearance on the bottom. And then on the top I just had to flare out right along here. So I just cut that, punched that out, and man, it gave me a lot of lift. And I also adjusted the bags, moved them in a little bit, and that was about that. And then I also, now that I have extra lift, I had to cut my frame a little bit more. That thing's freaking bright. So I cut in a little piece of pipe so that when that arm swings down, it's got room to go down into the frame. And started bracing the backs of these racing tabs, because this shit's going on the street soon. So the plan is to do the same on the other side. I went ahead and welded the nut inside of there, and I have these pieces, which is going to be a pipe sitting inside of another one of those pipes. So it'll be something like that. Kind of hard to hold it right now, but that's going to sit like that, just like the other ones are. And then I'll be able to get to my bolt through that pipe that I'm setting inside. Should look pretty damn clean when it's done. Oh, look at that! Found a fucking Sharpie. Lose those things all the time. So as you can see, I got some wiring I got to clean up. All my plumbing's ran, at least hydraulic lines. It was a big hassle getting all that stuff to run. And also with the added lift that I just got, this is my upper control arm that made from some pipe, and I just matched the bend to the stock arm. And I got some beefy ballistic fabrication rod ends with bushings in them for the frame side. And then this is going to be my uniball upper ball joint. So I'm starting to see more and more of the more vehicles with them. The best part about them is you have unlimited travel up and down. So whereas the usual ball joint would be stressed the hell out when it's laid out, this one has endless travel up and down. And then with the big ass wheels that I'm running, it limits the turn sideways, so it's going to pivot like that. So it limits the turn to where you don't hit the frame with your big ass wheel. So anybody with a 24 and up, really, this is the way to go, because you're going to be replacing ball joints left and right on that thing because they are under stress. So that thing is the shit. and I had to modify my spindle. Basically had another nub out here, so this went out to about there. This is the top of the spindle, so this ball joint was out, like, you know, pretty much right about here. So with that extra swing that I was trying to get, the spindle would come down and smack the airbag, so I had to cut that sucker off, moved it in about 1.5 inches, the max that I could, and now I got a ton of clearance, and shit, I can turn my truck. So that's it for the front suspension upgrades I had to do. Well worth getting the bag in here.